Hello, everyone. Welcome to this meditation. My name is Dira Ali, and I will be leading the meditation for this week. And the topic is the Mooladhara, Innocence and Wisdom. And I'm happy to be here. Myself, I'm located in London, and my background is I'm Somalian and also Dutch. I've lived many years in the Netherlands. So I understand this is the second week that we are talking about the Mooladhara. So I'm very curious about what your take is on innocence and wisdom. And have you given any thoughts about the knowledge that was shared last week? And if things have shifted for you in a positive way. For me, I've been in Sahaja Yoga since 2018. So it was very refreshing to talk about the Mooladhara Chakra and the importance of a balanced Mooladhara. So we have a program as usual for you. After the introduction, I will go through some slides to give you some more knowledge on the Mooladhara, just to repeat what has been discussed last week. That's a good way to have the knowledge again, absorb the knowledge and make it your own. Everything I will say doesn't mean it has to be the truth. This is something you can just test it or experience yourself. It's very good that you are your own guru, you're independent thinker, and you just absorb the knowledge without any judgment. So I will keep it short, because Sahaja Yoga is all about meditation and in your thoughtless awareness, working things out. So after that, we have a short talk of Shri Mataji on this topic, the Mooladhara, and then we will do the meditation for you. And then after the meditation, we have the breakout room where we can discuss further about this topic. And if you have any questions or insights you want to share during your meditation or since last week, it's always very welcome. So I will start with sharing the slides for this week. Let's see, share the screen. I'm not sure if this is going up. This must be the right thing. So, welcome again. I'm going to do a short summary again about the Mooladhara Chakra. And the Mooladhara Chakra, before going through the meditation, I like to ask if there are any new participants, and if you'd like to maybe share your name with us or just say hi. You can unmute yourself if you like. Are there any new people? Or you can put it in the message box that you are new. So it looks like that we don't have any new people. Then there's one in the chat. Hi, I'm Katie. I'm new. Hi, hello, Katie. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. You're actually really on at the right time. The Mooladhara is the first chakra, and the first chakra is the root chakra. And what does that mean? The root chakra means that the whole subtle system is really rooted in the Mooladhara. So everything comes from the Mooladhara chakra. So it's just like a tree. It's where you can see it also on this picture, is where the roots, so the whole tree stands on the roots, and that's also how you can see the Mooladhara. So it is located in the pelvic plexus, and the pelvic plexus is a collection of nerves. So our subtle system is correlated with our nerves system. So that is the chakra. So when we say the roots is really your true self. So the root chakra is the basis. So it represents the earth element, represent the beginning of life. It's the foundation of the subtle system. And it's just below the Kundalini energy. The Mooladhara chakra supports the Kundalini and entire system. So we always recommend with each meditation to focus on your Mooladhara first. Before going to the other chakras that you think that are out of balance. So the reason we want to share with you the knowledge about each chakra is so that you can understand if you're out of balance, what you can do to bring yourself into the balance. So here you can see in this sheet, because now we've received our self-realization, our hands will speak. Let's say we feel hot or cold, or we feel a finger, or and then we know which chakra is out of balance and we need to work on. So the root chakra, when it's out of balance, it's in our hands, is located here. In our feet, you can see it's there, the orange circles. Maybe it's good if some people can mute themselves. Thank you so much. And you can see also the position in the head is the back side. So so you can, based on those areas, you will know if you feel a tingling that you need to work on your Mooladhara chakra and spend more time. Every day you should spend some time during meditation on your Mooladhara, but if it's out of balance, you should spend more time to bring it back into balance. Let me see, are there any... Yeah. So the root chakra, oh, I'm sorry. So the root chakra stands for innocence and wisdom. Innocence and wisdom are really correlated with each other. And as you know, innocence is just pure joy. And it really is a reflection of a child. All children are innocent. And children don't have an ego or a super ego. That's something that establishes when they are 8 or 9 years. Before that, they don't have an ego or a super ego. They just are innocence and pure. And out of that comes this very simplistic wisdom, which is very effective and very true and transparent. And because we want to grow, we want to be like a child in a certain way. We want to experience in life more joy and more wisdom. So if you have a balanced Mooladhara, you will be more like a child. So the qualities of the Mooladhara, as I said, is innocence, simplicity, modesty, wisdom, egoless, humility, essence, desireless, spontaneity, So these are all beautiful qualities that will help you to be more in balance and to have this amazing life if you have those qualities. So what is innocence? Yeah, innocence, as I said, is actually just think about a child, and a child is the perfect example of what is innocence. A child doesn't have any ego. It is pure, just transparent. It's just experiencing joy. Children usually don't want anything. I mean, of course, they have some balances, but usually they don't have this desire to I mean, let's say the youngest children, they just have less desires compared to the older you get, because their Mooladhara is still very pure. So innocence, yeah, it's such a great thing. It cannot be destroyed. Innocence is also the essence of our spirit. So the spirit is in our heart, in our left heart, and it's that part of us that is very pure and eternal. And you will feel that in a meditation, when you put your hand on your left heart, you can feel the spirit in you, and especially once you have awaken the Kundalini energy and it enlightens your spirit, you will feel more your true self. And your true self is innocence. It doesn't have any desires, doesn't have any overthinking or getting something out of it, or having this what's in it for me mentality, for example. It just wants to experience joy and the present moment. And children are again the example. And Shri Mataji says in this quote that if we don't protect innocence in ourselves, but also in children, let's say if we let people harm children, then that is the end of our society. If we don't protect innocence or children, that's the end of our civilization or evolution, let's say, because if we don't even respect innocence, what do we respect? You cannot go lower than that, basically. So innocence is very much connected with wisdom and spontaneity. And spontaneity means not overthinking, but just being spontaneous in that moment. And you can see that very much with animals. Animals are very spontaneous because they don't have this thinking capacity that we have. The thinking takes us away from our spontaneity. But if you have a balanced Mooladhara, you will think less and you will act more from spontaneity. You will plan less and you will act more from spontaneity. And then you will let joy come in, more joy into your life. So what are the obstacles for blocking our Mooladhara chakra? As I said, as soon as you're letting lust or greed or needing something or being detached of something, then that's a really has a negative effect on the Mooladhara chakra. So, for example, lust means that all your attention goes to that area, and you forget yourself, and it's not the most positive topic to put all your attention on all the time. Or when you're overindulging in materiality and material stuff, or you want to have more. So greed is very important, or not being satisfied with what you have, and constantly being putting your attention on getting more. Also, as I said, thinking takes away our spontaneity, but also our joy, because thinking is nothing but thoughts that are from the past or for the future. They're not really the reality. So that's why it takes us away from our joy and spontaneity. Also perverted attention, disrespecting innocence. Yeah, as I said, letting your ego guide you. So the ego and superego has both a very negative effect on the chakra. The ego and the superego are based in our at a mental level, and that also causes blockages. So what can you do to stabilize your Mooladhara? Meditation, of course, thoughtless awareness will bring you back into the present moment. It will reset your whole system and also your Mooladhara. Maintain purity of eyes and thoughts. So this not only relates to looking at men or women or with a certain lust thought, let's say, but also relates to material stuff. Always looking at material stuff from a place of wanting it. Foot soaking helps a lot. Watch your attention and your intentions and try to keep them pure. Be honest with yourself. Meditate on Mother Earth is also very nice. So when our Mooladhara, I'm just looking at the time just to make sure that we are not running over time. So when our Mooladhara is balanced, it gives us a strong sense of right and wrong, stable eyes, strong attentions. It keeps us in the center, keeps us away from over planning or overindulging. So as I said, the Mooladhara stands for, is the root. And when your Mooladhara is imbalanced because you're meditating, you're doing foot soaking, you're doing different treatments to keep your Mooladhara balanced, you become strong, your roots are strong. So you're a more confident person, more relaxed, and more balanced and joyful and satisfied and loving person. And you have no desires. Desires are, I think, one of the most negative, has a negative effect on our subtle system, having a desire, because that means you're not content and you have no peace within yourself. So now we can watch the talk of Shri Mataji, but I also like to maybe raise our Kundalini and give ourselves a bandhan before the talk. It was better to do this in the beginning, but this is also a good moment to do it. So as you know it, you take your left hand, which is the desire, and starting at you cannot see it on the screen, but you start at the Mooladhara. So just below your hip. And then the left hand just only goes up like this. And the right hand goes around it and starting to the front. So it goes like this. And you go up. So how it looks like is you're starting from the just below the Mooladhara. And you go up slowly with full attention. And you do one knot for the first channel. And this is a way to raise your attention. It's a good preparation for your meditation because you have raised your attention higher than your thinking. That's 2 knots. And now we're going to do 3 knots because we have 3 channels. 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to give ourselves a bandhan. So starting from your hip, so just below screen, difficult to see, but below the hip, and then you do like a rainbow around you. Well, that's 1 going and back. We're going to do it 7 times for each chakra. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7. During the talk, it's best to keep your attention on your Sahasrara, which is around here, and then a little bit slightly above your head. With our hands open, because we have received our realization, to see what we feel on our hands. And so we put both our hands on our lap open to receive and see what's happening when Shri Mataji talks about this topic, the Mooladhara. So now we can watch Shri Mataji's talk.
The first, we bow to Sri Ganesha because Sri Ganesha is the source of innocence within us. So actually we bow to innocence within us. And this innocence is the one gives you the enlightenment. As I told you yesterday, the light has innocence. But this is innocent without knowledge. But your light is innocent with knowledge. We always think that the people who have got knowledge can never be innocent, can never be simple. And the idea we have got about innocence is that an innocent person is always deceived, can be befooled, and can be always taken for granted. But innocence is a power. It is a power which protects you, which gives you light of knowledge. Knowledge that we have in the worldly sense is how to exploit others, how to cheat others, how to make money out of them, how to make fun of others, how to look down upon others. But the light of innocence is the light by which you know that love is the highest thing. And it teaches you how to love others, how to care for others, how to be gentle about others. It also gives you the light within. It's just the other way around of this avidya that we have in this world. Just the other way around. The avidya outside teaches us competition, how to put the other person down, because it has fear. It is insecure. This knowledge is not secure at all. If it had security, it would not have behaved like this. But the light of innocence knows everything. It has no fear. When we say children are innocent, we mean to say that they have that power of innocence. Many times people have noticed if a child falls from a height, he doesn't die, while a young man may die with a much smaller height. And the child is not afraid while falling. He just enjoys as if there's a parachute coming down, nicely. And then when he falls down also just gets up, laughs, smiles at everyone. He doesn't understand why everybody is worried. Because in that innocence he knows that he's looked after. He's protected. He knows that there is a power which is much higher than him, and he does not have to worry. Then we start putting ideas into the head of the child. And that is how he starts losing his power of innocence. And he becomes a coward. He becomes a cunning fellow. He becomes an unrighteous personality. But still we would say that the innocence of children is innocence of ignorance. In a way. Because they do not know the dangers of life. But the light of innocence knows all the dangers and also knows how to get rid of it. Also knows how to be away from such a person. There was a wise man who was going on a staircase. And there was a stupid man coming from the other side, foolish man. So foolish people are always aggressive. That is one of the signs, because they have inferiority complex. So the foolish man says to the man who was coming up, he says, one had to move on one side. So he says, I don't move for fools, the foolish one says. So the wise man says, I do, and he moved. That's how the light of innocence tells you how far to go with a person, how far to talk to a person, how far to indulge in another person's personality or his problems. Otherwise he deceits. He understands that this gentleman is a stupid fool, so I move for a fool like that. He doesn't pay attention to such a person. He doesn't bother about such a person. This is the light of innocence which gives you discrimination. How far to go with others? I love a person. There are many, I love him. All right. Another person may kick you, may hit you, may trouble you, may become absolutely, horribly possessed, but still you are just mad out in love with that person without any self-respect. This comes because there is no... You may be innocent in a way, in a worldly manner, but you are not enlightened and innocent. When you are enlightened and innocent, then your innocence is a power which gives you, first thing is discretion. Supposing you take a light in your hand. Now you know whether it is a snake or a rope. But if there is no light in your hand, you cannot see. But even supposing it's a snake, you might run away. Or if you are a stupid fool, you will say, all right, come and bite me. I would like to see how it works. Children are there. But if you are an enlightened person, then you will tell the snake, now let me be alone, all right? Bye-bye. And the snake will know and it will go away. Or if the snake is a sinister one, you may just look at the snake and snake might run out. So this power of innocence is a very, very important thing. And that comes to us through our enlightenment alone.
Well, that was a beautiful talk about the innocence. A lot of hidden messages and wisdom from Shri Mataji. I think this is now the moment we will go into breakout rooms and discuss. Oh no, apologies. We're going to do the meditation. So, so to absorb what we just learned and to go deeper. So we'll start. Keep the hands open on your lap, and later on with some music. Put your attention on your sahasrara, so it's somewhere here. Then just slightly above your attention, try to fixate your attention there. And also close your eyes so that your attention or you're not being distracted from what's happening around you, or you so all your attention should go inside. What do you feel, without any judgment or overthinking, but just sit in your own body, let's say. Just feel comfortable with yourself in that silence. So we can close our eyes, sit comfortably on a chair or on the ground. Have a straight back. That also helps the Kundalini to rise and do its work during the meditation. I'm just going to slow down our breathing. So all the attention should go to our breath. We can take the right hand and towards Mother Earth, and the left hand stays like this. And this way we can give all the heaviness from our left Mooladhara to Mother Earth. Mother Kundalini, please help me to be pure and innocent. Please give me the power of innocence. Mother Kundalini, please make me kind, merciful, and forgiving. Mother Kundalini, please give me wisdom, the power of wisdom, so that I have the right type of discretion. Now we can place both our hands towards Mother Earth. And this way we are clearing the left and the right, and the center. Mother Kundalini, please take away all the imbalances and heaviness from my center Mooladhara. Please clear my center Mooladhara. Mother Kundalini, please give me innocence, wisdom, and purity. So I can experience more joy in my life. Mother Kundalini, please let me see myself. Please let me work on myself. Not judging others, but judging myself. How can I correct myself? How can I improve myself? Please give me unity with the divinity. Let all my attention be on my spirit. Now we can place our right hand back on our lap, open like this, and the left hand goes towards Mother Earth, and this way we are clearing our right Mooladhara. Mother Kundalini, you are the one who destroys all my shortcomings and wrongdoings in me. Please make me desireless. Please let my attention be on my spirit instead of material stuff or the outside world. Mother Kundalini, please take away all the heaviness in my right Mooladhara and give it to Mother Earth. Mother Kundalini, please destroy all the negative thoughts about myself and all the negative thoughts about others. Let me be in the present moment. Let me forget the past. Let me forget the future. Mother Kundalini, please take away all the obstacles, all the obstructions to my spiritual ascent. Now we can place our left hand back on our lap, and we take the right hand and place it on the forehead, just above the eyebrows. And we going to lean forward, lean on our hand. This way we're going to clear the Ajna, which is linked to the Mooladhara. It's the center of the thinking. Mother Kundalini, please take away all the negative thoughts about myself and all the negative thoughts about others. Please make me forgive. Please help me to forgive everyone. Please help me to forgive myself. Mother Kundalini, please let me go beyond my thoughts and take me into thoughtless awareness. Let my attention be on my spirit. Let my attention be on natural things, like the nature, or my family, or anything that gives me pure joy. Mother Kundalini, please destroy my ego and superego. Please connect me to my spirit. Now we can raise our Kundalini with our right hand and go to the center, starting from the Mooladhara. So it's like this. And we can say the Om every time we raise. So we're starting at the Mooladhara. So we're going to say Om. And fixate our attention here. Now we're going to do it again, starting from Mooladhara, just below your hip. Om. Going to do another, for the third time, last time. Om. Now we're just going to be in silent meditation. Now we can slowly open our eyes. And we can do the last part. We are a bit over time, but I really wanted to take the time for the meditation. My apologies. I made a mistake by going too much into the presentation, but it is what it is. So I hope you have 5 minutes extra to stay, and we're going to open now the breakout rooms just to talk about the topic for today, the Mooladhara, and what does innocent mean to you, and wisdom. And yeah, we are all on this journey of spiritual ascent and to grow, because we all know that there's much more into much more than what the physical world is telling us. We are in essence the spirit, and we want to connect. And that's why I started to seek, of course, to connect with my spirit. And that's probably one of your reasons as well. So please share whatever you want to share, because we are here to connect with each other, to support each other on this journey, which is a beautiful journey. And it's really our essence, the spirit. So thank you so much. If I don't get the chance to talk to you, to any of you, or in the breakout room, thank you so much.